Hi everyone, welcome back another technical AI demo with the Quarkus and Java application. A lot of Java developer I heard there are some concern how to improve the AI application with specifically multi-model and LLMs. So one good example and in practice is the how to make it better your LLM experience. So you have to ingest your domain specific document using a retrieval augment generation, also known as a RAG. So this is pretty much easier for Java developer to make a better experience LLM communication. The problem is how to make it happen for Java developer. You fundamentally implement two different capability. One is ingester, which allow you ingest and upload your domain-specific document in your vector store or embedded store. Second capability, you need to retrieve some data from the vector store. The two capabilities you already need to implement, doesn't matter Java, JavaScript, Python, whatever you want. But here is a Quarkus already integrated LangChain4j, which allows Java developer to communicate with the multiple LLMs in many good Java ways. But also, the LangChain4j provides RAG capability, and then you can also have a custom RAG, advanced RAG, but also there are easy RAG library, which allows the Java developer just to implement RAG capability pretty much easier. Let me go to the demo and how it works. First of all, we're going to go to Quarkus.io and start coding. So there are several things you can actually change before you scaffold the project. For example, the group name, artifact name, a build tool, and the version, Java version, and sample application. Let me try to change it quickly, artifact name, Quarkus AI RAG, and then I will generate a sample application. And here's the interesting part. We actually provide the preset for your specific use cases. One of the example is the AI services. And then when you select AI service, there are two extensions already selected, which is your LangChain4j for OpenAI and the EasyRag from LangChain4j. I'm going to unselect OpenAI because I'm going to use Azure OpenAI, which I already deployed my models into Azure OpenAI today. So let me try to find the Azure OpenAI extension. And then now you can see that I already have a two extension in your new project. Let me generate a new project and application and download zip file and unzip on my local file system. And then I'm going to open this project with my local IDE. When the project open, you can see that many files automatically generate. You can see that there are four files automatically generated. This is actually finance AI bot application. That's why you can see that retirement money market is a domain specific, like a financial specific knowledge. And then the other one is standard saving account text file. It's explain more specific detail around this standard saving account, like a new offering for financial product. They are under the format text file, PDF file, and ODF for Linux file system. Well, when I go to AI services, if you watch my first video, you probably understand how to make your plain interface as a AI services. The secret key is you can just use it, register AI service annotation on top of that, which allow you to create a new AI services. Oh, there are two more annotation system messaging, define the LLM scope and like a foster initial messaging. In the user message annotation, you're going to keep sending your user prompt to LLMs. So this is your AI bot, like a name like Daniel. I just changed that in the financial product showing and apply as always and so on. So when I go application properties, and then you can see there are LangChain4j, easy rag configuration automatically generated. So I'm gonna just delete it and then try to add like a fundamental and the necessary configuration. So first of all, I'm gonna add the Azure OpenAI configuration, which he allowed me to set API key and the version, the deployment name, resource name, on. And the other one is embedded model configuration. So this is one of the beauty of a Quarkus. You don't need to set any kind of configuration into your Java method. That configuration into your property file. I want to say the configuration model pattern, which is so easy and simple for Java developers. So now I'm going to add some mandatory configuration for easy RAG. Let me take a little bit detail here. So first of all, deploying name, I go GPT-4o Mini, exactly same model name. I already create the Azure OpenAI on my account. You can see the bunch of the overview detail. Then I go to Azure AI Foundry. That allowed me to deploy multiple models. I already deployed two models. One is chat model, GPT-4o Mini. The other one is embedded model. I'm going to show a little bit later. When I go in the detail chat model, you can actually have a code snippet for multiple languages, Java, Python, even best for C or command. You can easily, quickly verify your application, AI model, and then just copy and paste, change your API key as all right, that's good. And then go to another model, text embedded in the ADA model. So basically, when you use a RAG and implement RAG on your local application, you need to specify a model where your document to be ingested in a vector store with the embedded model. So some model provide the chat capability as well as embedding capability at the same time. But this chat model, the GPT 4o Mini, does not support by default the embedding stuff. That's why I need to another embedding model, which I choose text embedding ADA 002 model. And then I'm going to change my Java version because I'm using Java 24. And I just run the Quarkus dev, which allowed me to have live coding. Whenever I change the code, it automatically rebuild, recompile, restart. I don't need to do anything manually, just like a Spring Boot. Which is awesome. Oh, when I tried to access the Dev UI, I actually forgot to add the Vertex HTTP extension to make a WebSocket HTTP extension. Let me try to quickly add the Quarkus Vertex HTTP extension. As you can see, it automatically recompile rebuild in my runtime, so it significantly reduce my like a manual stuff and as well as accelerate my developer productivity. So good. And now I'm going to go to that UI. Now you can see there are many extensions already installed. And you can see LangChain4j extension, show which AI services already implement and what kind of tool. The more great thing is that you can see there are chatbot UI. So you don't need to even have a fancy front-end application like a chatbot, but still test your prompting stuff here. So as you see, the system message already there. You can actually change whatever you want. Uh, in the meantime, you don't need to change any code. You just change it in the UI directly, and then you can put in the message as user prompt. For example, tell me about the standard saving account. And then when I go back to my QuarkStep demo, now you can see there are logs here. The system message, my original question tell me about standard saving account, but you will see there are more detail about my question or augmented automatically. This is just came from RAG things. Now you can see answering using following information. It made my question and prompt better for LLM to understand easily and properly. And then go back to my one of the document. You can see that a $0 ATM transaction and surcharge fee exactly from my document. And then AI finally answered my question pretty much good for me rather than without a RAG capability. Let me try that another question. Tell me about retirement money market, which is another like some domain specific question. And then you can see that the RAG once again make it happen just to retrieve the specific knowledge from my local document rather than like a fundamental LLMs. That's it. So today I'm going to show how to improve your AI application capability using RAG module for Java application, basically using Quarkus LangChain integration. So easy, so fast, And so great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to seeing the next AI and Java video. Bye now.